Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing. Hello there.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin. This is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 80. Venom 2, spoiler free. It doesn't quite rhyme with Shang-Chi.
It does not rhyme with Shang-Chi. You are correct, sir.
Clanky clank, bitch.
Clinkety clank.
Whoa! Cheapers cats!
Cheapers cats.
Cheapers cats!
Shit is happening.
It is getting real in here. I love it. Cheapers cats is the shit right there.
Yeah.
What's up, Scarif Scuttlebutt? How you doing? Ashley and Brandy. Woohoo! Starting off strong. I love it.
Cheapers cats. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Cheapers cats. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. That's sports ball talk, Ro.
Yeah, we're talking the sports.
We're talking the sports ball.
We've got we left the beer cans in here, and now we have gnats.
It's my fault because I'm the beer drinker. We're gonna get rid of them tonight, I think, if we remember at the end of the show.
Yeah. Or we're just gonna keep them, and it'll be a feature of the show. Every once in a while, I'll just be like,
Please don't do that. I'll get you a flice water.
It might be fun.
Oh, what's up, Scott? From Used and Abused.
Hey, man.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Good seeing you here, man.
So, what is up?
Dude, what is up? What is up with you?
I am super crazy busy guy.
You're a super crazy busy guy?
I am
That
super
sucks.
crazy busy guy.
But there was a day where you weren't so busy and you got to have some time off and spend them with your friends. And that was a good time.
Friday.
The most excellent day.
Friday was a most excellent day. We
Yeah.
went and saw Venom 2.
We all met up at my house. I drove.
Mm-hmm. I got drunk on the way.
When we stopped at rest stops because we did it professionally.
Yeah.
We did it professionally. And I was the DD
Mm-hmm.
and
Designated dick.
designated dickhole. And you and Richie, and then my son and
Richie's son, Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob, and my boy. They went with us, and we went to eat at Blaze Pizza, which we've talked about before on the show. Which you got to go.
Blaze is appropriate
it's so
name
good.
for it because the shit is fire.
It is so good. It is so good
For being like a cheap kind of
Subway of pizza.
the Subway of pizza.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
and you get a good nice good pizza.
Yeah, you get plenty of food. It's like $11 or something. Really
It's
only
less
need to
than
eat
that.
half
I
of
think
it.
it's less than that if you don't get a drink.
Oh, maybe.
I think it's like $9.55 for. So yeah, probably $11. You're
Yeah.
right. My bad.
You don't got to eat the whole thing.
No, but
there's
you
literally
should.
enough there. You can just eat half,
But
and
you
then
should be gluttonous.
just
Just
all over face, neck, and chest.
slap yourself with the pizza. Oh my god, I love this pizza, delicious.
Holy shit! These poor people. Saturday.
Oh, and then we went to see Venom 2 now Saturday.
I already said that we saw Venom.
Oh, did
2
you
on
say
Friday.
that?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that part.
What did you do Saturday?
What did I do once? Oh yeah, my daughter's had a cheerleading competition.
Truth.
So I went and watched that, and my girls got second place. It
Mm-hmm.
was their first cheerleading competition, and they like in a week and a half learned this cheer, and I was mad proud of them. Oh, dude, and I got a shout out to my daughter, Kaylin, even though she doesn't listen to the show because she would be in trouble if she did. So if you're listening to the show, you can listen to your shout out, but then you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
She finally landed her back handspring.
That's
and
what
she
you
did
said.
she did it like 15 times in a row.
So at this point, she's a ninja.
She is pretty much a ninja. She probably sneaks around at night in pajamas and terrorizes villages as a ninja should. So
It's probably why she's watching the show, because
that's what
she's
ninjas
out
do.
terrorizing
neighborhoods, villages, and stuff. So you would want to watch the show to know what the up and up on villages and their finest decors.
Right.
So you can steal the decor.
What did I do Saturday?
Fine chinas.
Fine chinas. Saturday, I woke up, I sat up in bed, and I sneezed, and I popped a rib out in my back
Oh
because I'm not 20, apparently.
no, you're not.
Then, because I hate myself, I went to the gym and worked out.
Mm.
Then I went and played a round of golf.
Swing.
Yep. Then I came home. You and me watched the Michigan-Wisconsin game.
We had a fun Saturday.
Fuck yeah.
I got drunk.
Yeah. We played
It was
D&D.
my turn to get drunk. You got drunk Friday. I got to get drunk. I got drunk. Well, I got drunk earlier than you. I got to be shuttled around for a little bit in the car
Mm-hmm.
while we went and picked
We
up.
drove around, picked up some stuff, got super good pizza.
Yeah, which was cold.
And
by the time we got to eat
we
it,
didn't
but
get
it still
enough.
was good. We didn't get enough
because
we
I
didn't
ordered
get
the
the
wrong
right
size.
The wrong size. But it still was really good.
It was still really good.
Hell yeah, I enjoyed it.
And then we played D&D with our friends.
I wonder if they would let us play D&D. No, we use too much foul language. We would never get away with being able to play D&D in there. I couldn't stop myself. And we wouldn't be able to
in the
drink.
pizza place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to drink.
And they don't serve anything to drink. So
yeah. That would be awful.
No getting fucked up. And if you can't get fucked up when you're playing D&D, what's the point?
Oh, real quick. This is totally outside of the realm of our weekends and stuff, but the chat made me notice this. Luna Girl is now one of our chat admins. Is that the right?
Yeah.
Is that the right? So she has the power to kick you the fuck out if you fuck around. And she will. She doesn't play that game.
I don't see wrench next to her name, though.
It's on mine.
Oh, is it?
It's on mine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm watching it through StreamYard. That's why. There's no wrench. That's on the YouTube level. I'm above that.
You're above the YouTube level. You're in the clouds.
I'm in
You're in God mode.
Yeah.
It happens. Sometimes you got to be there.
At least epic mode.
Epically God mode.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's nice.
This whole last couple of days has been batshit crazy because I didn't work on the show for a few days and then everything hit the fucking fan.
It shows. This show is a shit show already.
Yeah, definitely.
It's pretty bad.
I spent all of Monday doing things with my wife. So when I got home, it was like time to go to bed. And then Tuesday, my sump pump decided that it was going to fail. And then I had to fix that. And then the Wi-Fi decided it was going to fail.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi was acting wonky when I got here after work. It was not wanting to let me in.
So I had to completely redo the firmware in the Wi-Fi router.
That's why it's acting wonky. It's because you had to do that. I forgot about that part.
Yes, because it wouldn't maintain an internet connection.
Yep.
Like it's been a shit show. Then we had to figure out how to try and disable the firewall that the firmware reinstalled, even though it was already off. So then there's this new fucking hurdle that I don't understand. It's still broken, but it's working. So we're just gonna let things happen.
Yeah. So if shit fucking goes sideways tonight, you guys know what's up. It's the gremlins.
If it's shit fucking.
Yeah, if it's shit fucking. That's what I said. If it's shit fucking up.
Yeah. That pretty much brings me up to now.
Sunday, my girls had to cheer for flag football. That was in Columbia Central. So we drove over there. They have a nice field.
Columbia Central does?
Yeah, it's pretty new.
Well, they're bougie over there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a fucking lake school.
Yeah.
So what do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
But kids did flag football. My girls cheered for flag football, which was fun. I always pull a chair and I sit like all the parents and shit are sitting in the bleachers and behind the fence. I pull a chair up right in the corner up in front of the fence and I'll play on my phone, watch, take pictures, sit down. I got the best seats in the house, bro.
You know, it's cool that when your daughters go, they can cheer for flag football and that's fine. But when I do it, it's weird.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to wear a skirt, dude.
And I don't have children.
Yeah, that's even weirder.
Football.
That's even weirder because he's not coming to our games.
Mm-mm.
I would support that. I'd help dress him up.
Yeah, right. So all of a sudden it's weird just because I don't have kids there.
Yeah. Nuts. It's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
See, Monday I worked and
Did nothing.
no, I had to take the girls to meet mom.
Oh, I thought we were talking about work.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing at work.
So slow.
Excuse me for that burp. Yeah, it's ridiculously slow. Today hurt. Today was a tough one, man. Today was a real tough one.
They're getting tougher and tougher as we're like, for the longest time, they were finding little pockets of stuff for us to do. But now it's just getting to be where like there's exactly what you see in front of you, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, what it is.
Honestly, I feel like I know we've talked about this before. They could shut the shop down for a week
Mhm.
and just not build any parts, and then have us start back up, and it'd be almost like normal.
I thought they were going to do that for the July.
Yeah.
Remember how they did it that one year?
Yeah.
I really thought that was going to happen during July, and it didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, the reason why that didn't happen, and nobody in the fucking audience gives a shit about this, but there's a contractual thing that says they have to notify us by February 1st.
I know, but I was surprised they didn't do that.
That's true. Yeah,
They have to let us know that they might do it.
Right.
They don't have to let us know.
They don't have to commit to doing it.
They just, so I'm surprised that they didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
they had more faith in what was going on than I did, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's been their giant fuck up this whole time. And that's eating chat.
Yeah, that's eating chat. I had a couple on the spot questions that maybe some of our viewers might want to know, and I want to know. Ladies' night. One, I thought that was a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
It was a really great time. I'd love to bring those people back. I'd love to bring anybody else who'd want to join in on that.
Hopefully some more folks are available.
So with that being said, do you see a part 2 in the near future?
Very near.
I think so. I'd have to agree with that because I think the ladies who were in it last time would commit. I know we had the one lady who couldn't join us because she was sick, which understandably so. And I don't know if that might have grabbed the attention of a couple other people because the more the merrier.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd really like to get somebody in there that does cosplay at cons.
That would be awesome. So if you listen and you do cosplay, that would be awesome.
Yeah, reach out to us.
And I was kind of bummed that the one girl wasn't able to join us because she was younger, from my understanding.
Who, Carla?
No, not Carla.
Oh,
I'm brain farting.
Yeah,
it was a longer name.
She was in our chat last week.
That's who I'm talking about.
Bellora?
Something like that. Something like that.
I think it's Bellora something or other.
Yeah, but I think she was younger, and I'd like to have her experiences in nerdom now.
If I had to give it a year, Belzora.
Yes, that's what it was.
I believe that she's probably in her early 20s.
Thank you, Zori.
See, everybody's on it now.
Hell yeah.
Ashley and Brandy giving us props.
Said she's happy to see us streaming. She needs something to unwind after the day she's had. Well, grab a drink and listen to us. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we'll almost be inappropriate, but in a real appropriate kind of way.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Speaking
Speaking of which, and I'm going to bring it up again later. Ashley and Brandy had their first live stream show the other day.
I didn't get to see it all because you sent me the link to it and I subscribed to them, but I didn't watch it yet. So I subscribed though. I'm a subscriber. I'm one of your first few subscribers, so I feel pretty cool about that.
They had this. I think I might have been the first.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I jumped right in there.
I'm jealous.
Oh, hit the
I'm
bell.
A little jealous.
Hit the bell.
I'm a little jelly.
They have the same great chemistry that they had in their stream, in their podcast format, but with faces.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
That's so good. That's so good.
Super fun. I look forward to hopefully maybe next time being able to get in there live. But
getting in there live. Oh, but they're like Texas time, huh?
No, they did it relatively evening time here. As a matter of fact, I think it was when I was out to dinner with Tisha on Monday.
You got to put it out there, ladies. Let us know when you're going live.
Yep.
Because we'll definitely be joining.
So, that being said, what's your next question you come up with?
Oh, my next question was, when I had the situation happen with my grandpa, we skipped out on our top 5 80s movies.
Yeah.
I know we have other things in the pipeline, other things that we want to do. I know with the holidays, we get a lot of stuff that we're not thinking about now, but it's going to be like, oh, Christmas month, Halloween month.
Mm-hmm.
Soon is that
November.
another one? Just November, you think is we're going to
Yeah,
come back to that?
I definitely want to drop that in November because if you think about it, we got spooky stuff all the way through October. November's a bit of an amoeba.
Okay.
And then we get into jolly things in December.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then you answered my questions, man. I hope the audience had those questions because I know we didn't do that one. I was actually looking forward to that one because
Me
I have
too.
one on my list that I want to, I'm kind of hoping is on your list, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
But
we're going to do top 10, right?
Are we going to do top 10?
Yes, let's do top 10.
Oh.
Top 5 is too hard.
Well, now that we have an extra month, I think I can pull it off.
If you think about it, like you could almost do a top 5 for every year of the 80s.
Well, you could
to sum up the whole decade in 5.
Right. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
And they're talking about the Smurf on the turf. We must be getting closer because we did get Papa Smurf's head literally served on a platter.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of message that was meant, but I'm a little nervous.
It sent a fucking message. Things are gonna get smurfed.
I'm wearing a metal chastity belt.
You think? I think you should because
just in case.
Just who knows?
It's got a master lock on it.
We got Hoary Smurf starting to show up in the chat.
I got a club between my legs.
Yeah.
Like literally the car club.
The club.
The red club that you put on the steering wheel that is locked between my legs. Just to be safe.
That's so fucked up. I'm pretty sure in any language that's fucked up.
I'm just telling you, you got to be safe out there.
Yeah, you definitely got to be safe. There's definitely some smurfing going on. I'm interested to see where this is going, but the gravity behind it feels like it's starting to converge on kind of an end game.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that in the end, somebody else has to get a Smurf tattoo because I'm not.
Red Papa Smurf.
Red Papa. You know what? That would be awesome if
Red Father Smurf.
Red Father Smurf would have to get a tattoo. That feels appropriate.
That feels like something for the children.
Yeah, for the love.
For the children.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, feels good. Addressing the question in the chat.
You address the question.
Jen and Jess are not going to be with us tonight. It is the 12th birthday of their youngest child, and it is a big event. So there will be undercooked steak dinner.
Oh, the best kind of steak.
And there won't be any sauce for the undercooked steak. I don't understand how the world we live in that you don't finish cooking stuff and then you don't dip it in anything.
Dip.
You don't undercook like chicken nuggets.
It's steak, man.
Yeah, but apparently if you undercook it, you don't have to dip it in anything.
I mean, whatever. Some peppercorn ranch if you want. I mean, it's up to you, dude.
I guess.
Sauce.
I guess it's up to
It's
up to me. So, is there anything else you want to address before we roll on?
We're gonna get into the boring stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hold on for it. Just we got to put this stuff out there. This is so we can get the new subscribers, people who are just tuning. They're like, "What's going on here?" It's like, but you can find us here and check out what we do over there. So, hey.
And starting tomorrow,
Thursday,
there will be a new tier on
7th,
Patreon.
The 7th.
We're going to be
October 7th for those in the listening world.
Yep, we're going to be starting our shipbuilders level of the Escape Pod Patreon.
Yes, we are.
We're going to let we're not going to let. We're going to ask people to participate at only $1. $1 for the shipbuilders tier. Yeah. That will get you an entry for the Escape Crate every month.
Yes, it will.
Just like the other bigger packages.
Can I put it on? Can I do this right now without your permission?
Sure.
Can we turn that $1 into 5 entries a month? 5 extra entries?
Then what are we going to do with the other? We got to bump everybody else up?
Is there a five entry one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2. One get you 2.
Brady is advocating for 2.
I'm trying to help out.
And we're gonna bump up the shipbuilders tier to
The
2 entries.
shipbuilders or the shipbuilders? Okay.
Ship.
Really enunciate, please.
Yes.
I'd appreciate that.
Shipbuilders tier is gonna get 2 entries into the escape crate every month.
Yes.
This is getting serious, guys.
Yeah. You know, I want to help out the people.
And we figure that, you know, the more people that can come in at that level.
And if you're one of our patrons already, like we've been shit patron people.
Because the pandemic is really limiting our ability.
And when we even still, we've barely gotten our feet wet with cons this year. And
we're right back into not being able to go.
Yeah. So if you want to jump down to a lower tier, you want to stop subscribing, we understand.
Yeah.
Like we haven't really been doing anything. We just appreciate the people who've been throwing money. We know a couple people who stopped, and that's fine. My dad was one of those people. You know, you hate your son. That's cool. Well, I mean, whatever. But It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. You want to join this dollar tier? We would love to have you. We would love to have every subscriber join at just $1. That's fine. Or not. You don't have to. Keep listening and just listen for free. It's all good in the hood.
Right now, I think we're at the point where we're almost breaking even on our monthly cost.
Yeah, because we put money into, well, there's money that goes into, you guys help facilitate that for some of the programs that we use to run said podcasts and different things of that nature.
Yep. So anything beyond that is what gets us into like being able to fund going to this and that. Because if you think about it, like if we're going to go, say, be at a con and we are going to bring that experience to you, we have to have somebody else go that can run a camera.
Because we learned we can't do that.
We can't wear the stuff that we're doing and be able to talk to you and have you see what we're doing and blah, 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 without somebody who is there filming the whole thing. So that's an added layer of expense to a thing that, you know, so
we want to do it because going to cons is fun. And if you've never gone, to bring somebody else that experience and show them that experience is like, it's fantastical. It's really such a good vibe. You meet people, like we sat and talked to the Jay and Silent Bob chicks to try to take photos, and we would just bullshit with them while we were trying to figure that out. And it was just the vibe was nice. And then we just parted ways, and then Chewbacca fucking held us up, man. Like that was sweet, dude. It was such a good time.
Yep.
And we were at a horror con.
Yeah.
We were at a predominantly horror pop culture
all
con.
kinds of horrors.
All kinds of horrors. All kinds of horrors, all kinds of horror. And we found substantial amount of fandoms that we liked. Whether it be Star Wars, whether it be, say, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, we were definitely amongst our people.
Yeah, we were.
Even though they were a little different.
They were a little
our
bit
core
not.
group.
Yeah, like I even tried to get into a lot of that music after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it, like I've been into some of it, but some of it I just.
Yeah, definitely.
It was definitely like if I'd have gotten into it in its genesis and stuff like that, I think I'd have been into it, but I didn't really do that. But some of it, I'm like, oh, this beat, I'm appreciating these rhymes, and then these guys are doing their own videos and putting. I respect the hell out of that. I respect the hell. A lot of these dudes are all self-made, and I respect the shit out. And they give back to their fans and everything I could see at Astronomicon. Like these dudes, they really care.
Definitely,
they really care about their people and their fan base.
So, you know, we're just bringing that as a thing. So that's going to go live tomorrow.
Yes. $1.
$1
gets you 2 entries a month.
Yep.
On top of you sharing though, you can get more in with.
You can always get the shares for free.
Our friend of the show, Darius, he shared the show today.
Yep, he did.
So he got another entry by doing that.
Yep, and I just plug them right into the Excel spreadsheet.
We have a program that does it. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all scientific.
So you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all your favorite podcasting apps like iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, Audible, and Google Play.
Nice.
And check out the Red 5 Network for all kinds of excellent podcasts like A Star Wars Journey with Ashley and Brandy, who went live for their first time on YouTube.
Woohoo! Yay! Fantastical!
And War of the Stars had friend of the pod, Rural Farm Boy, on to tell them his Star Wars story.
Yes, way to do it.
You can do it.
You can do it all night long. Excuse me. Oh, God, that went at my nose.
Oh, my goodness.
Ow.
I hope that burns.
It did. It broke a booger loose. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, please consider joining us live on Wednesday nights on YouTube at youtube.com/c/ATSW the Escape Pod. All one word.
All one word.
Thank you.
That's what you said. Please visit our store on What happened?
You skipped something, buddy.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Please join us at patreon.com. Search ATSW the Escape Pod and in the search creator bar to support the show. Get in on the exclusive Escape Crate.
Brought to us by Nostalgia Inc.
And once again, you can come in for as little as $1.
$1 will make you holla.
We will make you holler for
You
$1.
get that Escape Crate. You watch when we eventually get the video up of our last one. There was people in the room and they were a little jealous.
Yeah.
There was a little, I want that. No,
Yep.
It's not yours.
No, it's not yours.
You don't get a wooden spoon.
Whip, stir, whip.
You don't get a wooden spoon. Sorry. Doesn't happen. Please visit our store on tpublic.com. Search ATSW the Escape Pod and make sure that you scroll down and look at all the random goodies like coffee mugs, stickers, tote bags, in addition to sweet t-shirts and hoodies.
Sorry, knows. Follow us at ATSW_ the Escape Pod on Instagram and at the Escape Pod on Twitter. And join the ATSW the Escape Pod Facebook group to interact with us there.
Yes, interaction is good. You know what I was looking? We got like 162
people on
Facebook, and we have 212 last I checked on YouTube. I would love it if those came a lot closer numbers. I think they're respectable numbers, but I would love it if they were a little bit closer. So follow us on one, follow on the other, and make sure they even out so we can get those numbers.
Definitely. Brandy's telling her story of when she went to an anime con and was like, "What the fuck are you guys?"
I've heard her talk about that con on many occasions on their show.
Like, she got to this con and she was like, "I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
What is that?"
There's no Star Wars
like,
people here.
Then you see like the kids that are all into My Hero Academia, and they're squealing and shit. You're like, "Oh God, I'm scared."
But now that there's a Star Wars anime show,
ooh,
I bet you start seeing those people at Anime Con.
Yeah, you might want to rethink going to the next one. She's like, You know what? I might catch just to get a photo and then you can leave.
Yep, for sure.
Hell yeah.
It's time to get into the shout outs.
Let's get into the chat shout outs first, my friend.
In the chat, we've got the lovely Zori Blissful. We've got Brandy from Ashley and Brandy. We got Lunar Girl. Used and Abused podcast,
which is more than likely Scott. Thanks for joining us, Scott.
Most likely, definitely Scott. We've got Dragon Buddy. Let's see.
You got Hector.
Hector's in the chat. Chantel's chopped in. I think she dipped out. She's going to see the new Venom movie that we're just getting ready to start talking about.
Spoiler free wise.
Spoiler free, of course. Who else is in here? Anybody else? Oh, Scarif Scuttlebutt podcast sitting in the chat, lurking, so to speak.
Making sure we're dotting our P's and crossing our Q's.
Yep. That's about where we're at right now for the chat.
I like it. Sounds good. You want to get into our traditional shout outs?
I think you should.
First and foremost, always got to give a shout out to the Sidebar Cantina. That is the mothership. That is Dave and Jason. That is our New Jersey Delphians. That is the homies doing their thing. They are on a little bit of a hiatus, but we're still going to promote them because they're our brothers, man. We love those two dudes. So they're on a mental health break, and that's all good in the hood. I want one soon. We will have one, but we can't. You know what? They're down, so we can't be down. We got to stay up.
Mm-hmm.
We got to fight the power. We got to bring in all we can bring.
Yep. Brady's definitely going to take a mental health break when we bring back the Doctor Who special after Christmas.
Yes, after Christmas. I will definitely be taking a break for that one. Yep. Now, I might be in the chat. I might be just going crazy. Mm-hmm. Just trying to derail everything.
Pretty sure for Christmas, we're going to get a new doctor.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we've been talking about for a long time.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Brady talks about it incessantly.
I can't not talk about it, really. That's all I got on that. But then next we have Used and Abused with Kim and Scott doing their thing. They had a bunch of fucking hooligans in their chat yesterday morning.
Yeah, what the
supposedly.
fuck's up with that?
That's some bullshit. Lucky I wasn't in the chat at 5 o'clock in the
Yep.
morning because I'd have fucking raised some cane. But you know who they had?
Lunar Girl.
Luna Girl in there just flexing her guns, just saying, get the fuck out of here.
Throwing wrenches and shit at
Hell
people.
yeah. She's like, I don't monkey around here, bitches.
Oh, I think Lunar Girl's right. I think we need a ginger doctor.
Oh, it's probably not going to happen. Gingers are soulless.
The doctor doesn't have to have a soul.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
I don't know all the rules of the show yet. Next, we have Big Swede for Big Swede's Excellent Adventure and Tactical Swede, and Swede Reacts on YouTube. And I'm sexy and I Swede it. And that's all I've got, Swede.
Yeah, we just seen Swede and Booth in the back a little while
Yeah,
ago.
he was there. Don't think we didn't see you, Swede.
Yeah, we
you were
seen
there,
you,
you
Swede.
creepy bastard.
We know when you're naughty
Lurking in
and
the
we know when you're
shadows.
nice.
Yelling at people, talking about their fantasy football teams like a mean man.
Mean man. Meanie pants.
You fucking meanie pants, you.
You just keep that shit in check on week 6. I don't need you to be mean to me.
Yeah. Don't be mean to him. He's
Pa-
suffering this year.
Patreon shout out Scott and Kim Rasmussen, Big Swede, Jen and Jess Bolt, Lunar Girl and Dragon Buddy, DJ Red 4, Richie the King Armbruster, Christian Rostum, Backyard TARDIS, Eric Dub Williams, Philly Dave Martin, and as always, Nostalgia Inc. sponsors the Escape Crate, which we all love.
Hell yeah.
And you know what the end of October is?
The next escape crate?
The next Escape Crate.
Yeah. So that's all good though. I like putting them together. They're fun.
Yeah.
I like trying to come up with the cup design. It's fun.
Uh-huh.
How many coffee mugs do you have left?
Oh shit, I got
Oh, you got a good
32 probably.
Oh, I need to take one home tonight, please.
Just a blank one?
No, you don't have one made?
No.
You gotta get that shit made, man.
I'll start working on
I want to see how well that puts together on a black coffee mug.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that would be fucking most excellent.
Buy a black coffee mug. We'll find out.
We'll try it. You can buy a grip of them on Amazon. That's where you got those, isn't it?
No, those come from something press.
I believe you.
Yeah.
You still had to order them.
Yeah, it's like one of those sites that they sell nothing but that kind of heat press. Heatpress.com.
Heatpress.com.
You can get coffee mugs like
We expect
in bulk
residuals.
cheap. Yeah. Some kind of kickback.
Hell yeah. But our escape rate's awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I
all
want our Escape Crate every time.
Every fucking time. I don't want to get rid of it.
Yep.
I want to be stingy.
Yep, definitely. Dave really got a kick out of the last one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He thought it was. We got some good stuff in there.
And then the really nice thing is if you are the type to be in our chat and you win the escape crate, we have a bunch of personal kind of information about you, so to speak, as far as it tells us what kind of person you are. So we tailor the escape crate to you.
Yeah.
I mean, not every item is tailored to you, but
no, not every. Yeah, but we have a bunch of stuff that Nostalgia Inc. has given us. We have things that we'll buy. So we'll look at what we have, what we're getting, and the cup we make, and we'll put it all together and be like, I think this person's really going to like these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what we do.
You know, it's something you just don't get with bigger outfits.
No, because we care about the people.
Yeah. All the
we care
people.
about the people. All the people. Big, little, big. Doesn't matter. We care about you.
Lunar Girl says that she loved her escape crate.
Hell yeah.
It had all kinds of Baby Yoda stuff in it.
Yeah.
Didn't she get a Baby Yoda coffee?
She claimed like 90% of that.
Oh yeah.
Crate. I don't think Dragon Buddy got much of anything.
I got her a Baby Yoda oven mitt.
Yes.
And when that came out of the box, she literally squeed.
Yeah, and mine. Just quick and just taking. I don't even think Dragon Buddy got to look at it.
It was a good time.
Hell yeah.
And if you're in the Patreon family, you get to see those videos. They're posted in Patreon.
And Patreon.
So let's get into the movie news.
Fuck yeah. Sing it!
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
Never
Movie
gets
time.
old.
No.
Never gets old. I love it. Movie time. This is such a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Such a great thing. Disney and Scarlett Johansson reach a settlement on lawsuit that what? I don't know that word. Elegies? That alleges?
Alleges. Yes.
Alleges?
Yep.
Alleges Disney made back-end profit on Black Widow without paying the artist.
Yep. So they paid her.
Nice.
Yay.
So it's over.
And while it's not just over, or I mean that's an amicable ending to that, but there's other artists that are now up for getting back paid as a result of the fact that she did what she did.
Cheers to y'all.
So it just wasn't just for her own benefit. Blade is coming to the MCU next year, according to official Marvel Twitter account.
Nice.
Somebody slipped up and posted something that they weren't supposed to post, and it had the Blade release window on it.
Oh shit.
So now everybody knows it's coming in 2022.
Nice. I love it.
I'm sure somebody's tits in the old ringer.
Oh well, is what it is. Netflix and Howard University are partnering up to create a $5.4 million scholarship for fine art students in honor of the late Chadwick Boseman.
That's pretty
cool. Fucking awesome. Hell yeah, dude. I love it.
Michael Keaton, who's reprising his role as Batman in the upcoming DCEU film The Flash, says his suit still fits and he's svelte as ever, which essentially, I had to look it up, means that he's slim and trim and it fits nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It fits like a glove.
Dragon Buddy says, I love my Brondo cup. It's what plants crave.
Hell yeah. It is what plants crave.
Yeah. Svelte.
It's got electrolytes.
It does.
Power up.
Not bad. Get over here.
I wonder how many people watch our YouTube, because like you can be hovering around a YouTube video, play the clip.
Mm-hmm.
How often somebody sees that fucking stupid dancing bullshit we do and
I
goes,
don't even care.
you know what? Fuck these guys.
I don't even care.
I don't either. Apple reportedly made more money from games than Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo combined in 2019, despite the fact that Apple doesn't make video games. The company earned $8.5 billion in operating profits from gaming in 2019.
Apple doesn't make games?
Nope.
It's just all the studios they put on?
They just host.
There you go.
And they take a cut of all the sales.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I imagine those games that have those in-game transactions, I bet you Apple gets a little back end on those too.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, without us, you can't play this shit. And, we got a fucking killing on the market.
Killing on the market.
Let me talk to the people for a little bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell you guys that Amazon's video gaming streaming platform Twitch was hacked, exposing source code and creator payouts. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. It's not the only thing that fucked up happened with social media this last couple of days.
Yeah. Were you able to make it through?
I was fine, but I literally saw people crying in the streets.
Dude, I didn't even know that there was an issue.
Yeah.
To show you how little I get on during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the morning before work, I post a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
To our stuff. Occasionally I'll be able to check on it. Not a lot. I can't always reply.
Yeah.
But when I can reply, I try to reply as quick as possible.
Yeah.
But I didn't even notice there was an issue.
I didn't notice until Lunar Girl mentioned to me that Facebook Messenger wasn't working, like on Twitter. And at that point, Facebook had been down for hours.
Oh, really?
So it wasn't just Facebook, though. It was WhatsApp and Instagram. And seems like there was something else, too.
It was stuff that I don't use, so I don't care.
I want to know what happened to the Michigan stuff that was in that escape crate. Oh, they probably cherished it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Snuggled with it.
Yeah, I'm sure that Dave got all kinds of use out of his Michigan gear I sent in his escape crate, too.
Why would you not? Why would you
Seems
not?
like he should.
You'd be cheating yourself, really.
Amazon CEO says that video games will become the largest entertainment business in our near future. I think they were referring to within the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Amazon released a new game last week called New World, which is an online computer game where everybody from archers to axe wielders colonize a mystical land. The CEO, Jassy, said it's off to a great start and has a couple million active players a day.
You brought this up earlier today.
Yeah. I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
But I think what their intent is I think Amazon wants to build a Ready Player One style video game.
Please.
I think that's what they're going for. If anybody has the resources to work their way up to it, it's going to be Musk or Amazon.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
It's true. There you go. Ready Player One coming soon to your computer.
Boom, boom.
Boom. Fucking boom.
And now it's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Dangerous Don Juan DellaSnooch, beautiful Brady Lovin, here on the Escape Pod.
Sports Talk, baby.
Sports motherfucking talk.
This is, like I said last week, this football season. So this is going to be the richest time of year for Sports Talk because it's the sports I care most about.
Yeah, but we might not talk for a long time, but we're going to fucking talk
At least an hour and a half.
At least an hour and a half. 10:30.
We're shooting for 10:30. We'll be done talking about sports.
10:30. Just joking. It's not happening.
Not
Can't
happening.
do that. Last week, Michigan defeated Wisconsin 38-17. And I was over here watching that game, and that was a fantastic game. It was a lot of fun. We were hyped. We were pumped.
Mm-hmm.
We were fist bumping. It was like
trying not to wake up my wife because she works thirds.
Yeah. It was awesome. I think we did a good job.
Yeah,
right?
we would
were
just
successful.
go fist bump.
Yeah, that's exactly. I would sit there and shake and shake and shake, and then we'd fist bump.
Yep.
It was awesome. MSU beat Western Kentucky 48-31. Yeah.
Now I'm told that 2 of those touchdowns from Western Kentucky came from garbage time.
Yeah.
But I just want to go on record and say that that just means that the second and third string of MSU, not good.
I'm just going to tell you this. I want to say this.
Say
I
it.
never, ever, ever, ever want to hear you root for MSU, ever.
I won't.
Okay, good. I appreciate you being that fan then.
Maybe if
Because
they're
I
playing
can't
OSU.
Nope.
I
Can't
want
stand
both
it.
those teams to lose.
So that's what you root for. You see my t-shirt during the Super Bowl. I hope both teams lose.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand the fans who are like, well, they're Big Ten, so
Fuck that.
I can't stand it.
Mm-mm.
I don't understand it for the life of me because I've never, ever in my life been like, well, they're an AFC West team, so go AFC West.
Right.
Never done that.
Yeah, that
Never
whole,
would do. My team
it's
loses.
us against them mentality. I don't understand.
I don't
that.
get it. I don't get it. Because you shit on every team every time you play them, and you play them all once in that division.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna sit there and go like, no,
Like,
no,
yeah,
no, go team. Fuck you. Can't stand that shit.
Nope. Fuck that.
Hey, you remember that guy I was talking to today at work who said he listens to our show every fucking time? I haven't seen him one time in the fucking chat.
No, he hasn't been here.
You know what? I'm gonna say his name. Ghost Pepper.
He said it.
Yep, said his name. Fuck him.
Attaboy, Scott. Tell him. Let him know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Scott's in there with like
Yeah,
swimwear.
I can respect that.
I like it. I like it. Sorry I had to get off on my tangent about the Ghost Pepper. I'm always there to support you. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Always would mean always.
We always love you, but
Yeah,
you don't
you don't
always
always
come
love
love
us.
us.
That hurts. That hurts. Thinking about you even when you're not thinking about us.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right
Yeah.
now.
Right here.
Penn State beat Indiana 24-0. Nice. It's a blanketing.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck Ohio State.
Fuck Ohio State. Now, Penn State is incredibly good this year. But from what I understand, so far, Indiana's been incredibly bad. So
That's
that
why they didn't score any points.
that isn't a marquee game.
No.
But Penn State still good. You beat who's on your schedule, not the teams that should be on your schedule.
Just be careful. That Rutgers game. That
Rutgers game was serious.
Oof.
It shouldn't have been, but it was.
But it was. So you never
MSU
know.
has to play Rutgers this week, as a matter of fact.
See it. See it.
MSU is playing Rutgers in Lansing. Michigan is going out to Nebraska to play Nebraska.
Okay.
Penn State will be in Iowa City playing Iowa.
Okay.
And fuck Ohio State.
Fuck Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
They're playing fuck them.
Fuck them. Doesn't matter who they're playing. We don't care. We already talked about this, didn't we? No, we talked about this on the Booth in the Back.
Yeah, we talked about this on Booth in the Back. It's you.
This is me?
Mm-hmm. Unless you want me to do it.
Urban Meyer finds himself in hot water this week. Quote unquote, I just apologize to the team and the staff for being a distraction, Meyer said on Monday about the viral videos and photos of him appearing drunk at a bar entertaining younger women.
You could call it entertaining, but he was really just kind of feeling up on them.
He was just being handsy.
Yeah.
Just being handsy.
It's kind of gross. He's married.
And
he's got girls.
Quote, it was stupid. So I explained everything that happened and owned it. And, just stupid. I should have not had myself in that kind of position, unquote.
I don't know how in the modern age that you think that you can go out in public, especially in a town. You used to be the head coach of the big football team.
Right.
That nobody would recognize you, and it would be totally cool for you to be fondling up on some young women.
No.
Meanwhile, your wife's at home watching your fucking kids.
Right.
Come on.
You're a piece of shit.
Not cool. Not cool. I mean, I didn't fucking like the guy when he was down in Florida before. Then when he came up to Ohio State, and now that he's coaching in the pros, still an asshole.
Right.
Hope he gets hit by a fucking truck full of dildos.
Whoa.
That's how I feel.
Hope it's a big truck.
Sorry, Urban. Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Fucking piece of shit.
Fondling you. And in other news, Aaron Rodgers caught a Mario Kart style sex scandal where he was attempting to show his toadstool to an unsuspecting group of migrant workers at the border. Very sad day for sports and mushrooms.
What the fuck, man? What in the fuck, man?
Back to you guys.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigative reporting on the planet.
What's the odds that something like that could ever get back to Aaron Rodgers and you just go, what the fuck?
No odds. Nobody pays attention. There's like 4 people listening to us. No.
There's one guy in Green Bay that works at Packer Stadium.
A new rumor claims that Hawkeye spinoff Echo will act as Daredevil. A new rumor claims that Hawkeye spinoff Echo will act as Daredevil season 4 and bring back Netflix cast.
I'll edit that out for you.
Don't. I want people to know. I know you don't edit shit.
I don't. It's
You're
just
the worst.
you get this show warts and all.
Yeah, it's gross.
Rumor: Warner Brothers will release David Ayer cut of Suicide Squad on HBO Max in 2022.
I hope so.
Me too.
I want to see it.
Me too. The Snyder cut version of Batman vs Superman, way better.
Way better.
So I have to assume that the Ayer cut, probably way better.
Yes.
I feel like Warner Brothers went through this thing where they knew who they wanted to hire.
Right.
And then they forgot why.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, we're going to do this and this and this. Like, but you remember we did all this? And like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they brought in Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon?
Not good.
I'm not good. I'm S.
He's a bad human.
He's very bad asshole. What are you doing?
I just checking. Make sure I didn't skip.
Is this me or is this you?
It's you.
Okay. Let's talk about this, guys. Giant freaking robot has the exclusive from a trusted and proven source that Marvel wants Rosario Dawson in a new role in the MCU. It's unclear what role is at this time, but they want her.
Yeah. I mean, and
She's
to
in
be
the
fair,
fan,
I
dude.
want her too.
We all want her.
I would like her to be in all the roles.
All the rolls, all the folds, all the holes,
all the things.
all
Just
the things. Just you stop it right now, you silly boy. You silly boy.
woo. Yep. So
Yeah.
there's that.
There's that. We got a little weird on that.
I mean, is it weird? Is it weird?
Yeah.
She's gonna be Ahsoka for Pete's sakes.
Ahsoka.
Oh,
Do you think in the Star Wars universe there's a guy named Pete?
There should be.
There's like just one random dude.
Yeah.
And his name is like, it sounds like when you call him Pete, but it sounds like
I was not ready for that. You can't just drop some fucking clicky shit at me.
I'm just saying. Maybe that's how it was.
The what
Wait,
was
what's your name? Pete.
read my lips.
Pete.
What was the
Jeepers cats.
Jeepers cats. What was the name of the race of aliens in Attack of the Clones that like on the industrial planet where they were manufacturing the droids?
Oh, you.
And those fuckers talked in clicks and buzzes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch.
Somebody in the chat help us out. Yeah. Yeah. And one of them's name was obviously Pete.
Fucking Pete.
So, like we discussed earlier, we went and saw the new Venom movie, Venom 2.
We're not
Let
even
There Be
taking breaks.
Carnage. Huh?
We're not even taking breaks.
Do you want to?
I think we need to. Somebody has to pee.
I think somebody has to pee.
If you don't, you better not take a break then. Piece of shit. Call me out like that. And then you're going to try to take a break during my break to be like, oh, I didn't need that break, but I just took it since we were taking one.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
Yep, it's going to happen. Go take a leak.
Hello, this is George Decay, reminding you, Don and Brady, for your mid-show pee break. Oh my, may I watch? Wang.
Can you hear me now?
You were muted the whole time?
Yeah, it was a break anyway.
You were muted the whole time?
Yep. So, what I was just saying is
It doesn't matter what you're saying. Go pee.
the rest of the month, Mars Attacks on the 13th, Army of Darkness on the 20th, and The Crow on the 27th.
I don't even know what
No
to say.
habla español.
No
por
habla
favor.
español. I don't understand a word you fucking say.
I don't know. Hector said something about a llama.
I need a drink when you come back in.
After all that shit you just gave me, you want me to do you a favor?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Como se llama? I don't even know what that means, man. I don't speak it. Sorry. Don't be mean. Don't be mad. Mean. Don't be mean and mad, man. Oh, how's everybody doing? You're a llama, Luna Girl? That's pretty intense. I thought you were a person. Left the thing on the thing. Oh, there it is. I did it. I did it. Zori Blissful is doing fabulous. That's awesome. Luna Girl is doing LOL. Fantastic. Oh, Hector's going to try to get me reading all this. It's not happening, dude. It's not happening. Geonosins were the race on Geonosa. Geonosis. Geonosians on Geonosis.
That feels about right.
Yeah, it is right. Scott would never lie to us. Scott's doing great too. Good to hear, Scott. Fantastic, buddy. Awesome. Awesome stuff.
I don't know why it sounded so aggressive when you told him that it was great. He was doing great.
Thanks for that drink, bud.
Fucking drinks. I'm not a bartender.
Not a bartender. Just an asshole. Trying to make it in this world.
I can't hear you on the sound of all these fucking gnats. You want one or two?
One. I'll get up for two if I need it.
Not a problem.
Not a problem, dude.
All right, let's do this.
Let's fucking do it. Let's get
The
gross with
species
it.
were click clacks.
Click clacks. Clickety clack clack clickety clack.
Click clacks lived on Geonosis.
Clickety clack clack clickety clack.
That's for
That very my baby disky dude.
It sounds really fucking true.
No, the Geonosin one is true.
click clacks.
No, click clacks. That's Under Armour.
I think the click clacks were Geonosians.
Clickety clack.
Don't look back.
Take out the paper and the trash.
You're my boo seems like kind of aggressive, but not really. Like you're my scary thing.
You're my boo, dude.
Because it's October, so obviously with the exclamation marks that means boo. You're my boo.
Red 5 Network said Geonosis. Settle down.
They were obliterated by the Empire. These things are true.
Well, yeah.
All right, give me a few seconds of silence.
Are you gonna do commercials?
I am.
You gonna mute us?
Not until you're done talking.
Fuck off.
All right, do it.
Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson is your one-stop shop for comic books, graphic novels, tabletop games, supplies, and tons of other super nerdy stuff.
They have everything from your favorite superhero comics to all the latest manga and horror graphic novels.
Superman, Spider-Man, The Avengers, My Little Pony, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Hero Academia, Star Wars, and Batman are just a few of the familiar titles you will see while browsing through the store.
And don't forget to check out their back catalog.
And for all your tabletop needs, Nostalgia has the largest in-stock selection in the area of Dungeons & Dragons books, miniatures, and more. As well, they have the latest Magic the Gathering and Pokemon card game releases.
Store hours are currently 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So come to downtown Jackson and get nostalgic at Nostalgia Inc. What's up, everybody? This is Big Lovin and Don DellaSnooch.
We wanted to take a minute to tell you how to get more from the Escape Pod experience.
Become a Patreon supporter and you will get lots of bonus content, including movie reviews, videos from Comic-Con, behind-the-scenes content, and more.
But even better, Patreon supporters get extra entries into the quarterly drawing for the Escape Crate.
The Escape Crate is full of great stuff like t-shirts, Funko Pops, stickers, mugs, and other random goodies.
The higher the membership level, the more entries per month you'll earn. You also can receive one entry per episode you share on social media.
So if you have a couple extra bucks, toss us some. We will use it for covering the cost of hosting the show, paying for booths at cons, and equipment upgrades.
Thanks for all the support, and now back to the show.
And we're back!
Yeah, that's right. And OnlyFans DellaSnooch.
Oh, shit. fucking shot you right above the eye.
That's the first time I've been shot as Yoda in my whole life.
Oh, that's not gonna be the last. Oh, that was fantastic.
You know what? Yoda Mask lives here forever.
Oh.
I just want you to know that I know what just happened and you fucking deserved it. Yeah. Every bit of it. So there, guys. So me and Brady went and seen Venom 2. Let
Electric
There Be Carnage.
Boogaloo.
The Electric Carnage, Lou.
The electric Conaloo.
It was really pleasant. We're going to talk about it here in a little bit, but first let's get into the backstory of these two characters.
Hell yeah. The history of Venom.
The history.
The history of Carnage.
The history.
The history. Am I first or are you first? Is me? You want me
Yeah.
to go?
Yeah.
I'll go. I want to tell these
Tell
people,
me his
tell
story.
these great people about the creature that would become to known as Venom was born to a race of extraterrestrial symbiotes which live by possessing the bodies of other life forms. These parasites would empower their victims with superior physical abilities at the cost of fatally draining them of adrenaline. Or some would say adrenaline.
I don't think anybody would say that.
But there might be somebody.
Maybe if they're British.
Maybe.
According to the Planet of Symbiote storyline, the Venom symbiote was deemed insane by his own race after he was discovered that he wanted or that he desired to commit to his host rather than use it up. The symbiote was then captured and imprisoned on Battle World to make sure that it did not pollute the species gene pool at all. I would like to go ahead and say,
Talk to him, Goose.
the fact that they named it Battle World for a bunch of people that are supposed to be super creative, not very creative.
Well, maybe they ran out of names because they had so many other creative names for other things, and they're just like, "Fuck, man."
They could have
What are we
called
gonna
it.
play this? What are we gonna call this Battle World?
They could have called it Waddle World,
Battle World.
and you would be like, "Well, I guess that's what they named the planet."
It makes sense to me.
Oh, Jess is in the chat wondering where his shibs are at. High as a motherfucker.
Oh shit!
So what Jess is talking about is we both dabble in the cryptocurrency. It's his fault I got involved. And for whatever reason, in the last 48 hours, the value of cryptocurrencies have just fucking way up.
Skyrocketed,
Way up.
but they're gonna drop.
I'm sure they will. But until then, my shit is almost 60% higher value than it was.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not hating, man.
Things
I'm
are-
not hating.
Things are going up. So hopefully they keep going up. And then shortly before they do, I would like to take all my pieces off of the table and watch the fall.
Because it's gonna happen.
There'll probably be. There always is. But
There's
until
always a
then,
fall.
go out there and buy all the Bitcoin. Just buy it.
all
Buy
the
of it.
Bitcoin. Buy it all.
Make it all worthwhile.
I can't
Just,
set it down. I just
It's
gotta
okay.
set it down.
it's okay. Let it go.
I don't want to.
Let it go, Elsa.
It was my weapon, man. It was my weapon.
Yeah.
But to get back to what we need these people to know about specifically Secret Wars issue number 8, Spider-Man damages his costume in combat on Battleworld and is directed to a facility that can provide him a new one. Before having the opportunity to get a new suit, Spider-Man stumbles into the incarceration module where the symbiote was being held. He then activates the machine, which releases the symbiote in the form of black liquid.
Yeah.
Pretty
Gross.
rocking. I want to say I've seen that in the comic.
I remember seeing that in the comics. And I believe that it was revisited in the Saturday cartoon of Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man's spidey sense initially tingles, warning him of danger, and then stops when Spider-Man's first contact with the liquid.
Shit.
Ooh. It covers his body, reacting to Spider-Man's thoughts about the costume worn by Julia Carpenter, the second Spider-Woman, which was a black and white suit. A new costume and symbol were formed for Spider-Man. To Spider-Man's surprise, the costume was able to mimic street clothes, and provide a seemingly endless, stronger supply of webbing.
Hell yeah. That
Basic,
black costume was so dope.
I still prefer the black costume.
It's a classic, dude. It's so good.
Honestly, if I had to pick one, it's always that. I think the red, white, or the red and blue color scheme for a superhero is kind of played out.
I love the Scarlet Spider, the original Scarlet Spider costume.
Yeah.
I think that's badass with the sweatshirt, with the hoodie that's cut at the sleeves and still got the hood on it. That one for me will always do it.
Were his pants blue?
No, he was all red.
All red.
All
right?
red, and he
like
wore
a
the black.
jumpsuit.
He were all red, and then he had the blue hoodie, and then his web shooters had white.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely cool look.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Once back on Earth, Spider-Man enjoys the costume's convenience and style, but soon realizes with the help of Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four, the costume is an alien symbiote that wants to fuse permanently with him. In a desperate attempt to rid himself of the symbiote, Spider-Man crashes himself into a church bell tower. As the bells ring to sound the hour, the symbiote is weakened by the sound, and it detaches itself from Peter's body.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty. I like how they did that in the movies.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought in the even though the third Spider-Man movie gets a lot of shit, how they showed that with the bell ringing in and he's it's fucking killing him and the fucking symbiote dripping off him. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Yep. Eddie Brock was the first person to become Venom. Eddie was a reporter for the Daily Globe before it comes to light that he had fabricated a story revealing the identity of the Sin Eater. Shortly after the story was published, Spider-Man pursued and captured the real Sin Eater, disgracing Brock as the news reporter and costing him his job and then ultimately his wife.
Yeah. Fucking son of a bitch Spider-Man can be.
Fucking Spider-Man.
You son of a bitch. You Spider-Menace.
Spider-Menace.
Now writing for cheap gossip magazines, Brock has bitter hate for Spider-Man, which only escalates when it is revealed that Brock has cancer. In response to this news, Brock begins working out, bringing his body into peak physical fitness.
Now, just a friendly reminder from your friendly neighborhood, not Spider-Man.
Yeah, talk to us, Goose.
This is not the plot of Let There Be Carnage. This is just stuff that previously existed.
Yeah. This is some previous stuff where Venom comes from.
Right. Still unable to cope with his misfortune, Brock contemplates suicide, then goes to a church to pray for forgiveness. Meanwhile, the symbiote, having recovered and eaten another human host in order to survive, finds it physically attracted to Brock for both his increased adrenaline and mutual hatred for Spider-Man, and boom.
Makes for Venom.
So I'm assuming that Eddie Brock's form of cancer was like lymph nodal, so it affected his adrenaline production, but I don't know.
No, why? Because he was working out and becoming in peak physical condition.
Oh,
That's why it was drawn to
adrenaline.
him.
Gotcha.
Yep. Eddie Brock, Venom, was born and made his first appearance in the very last panel of the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 299, but was shown in issue 298 of the Amazing Spider-Man as a silhouette saying, "We will get you, Spider-Man, very soon."
Very soon. So that's kind of the backstory on Venom. Of course, there's lots of other stories.
There's other stories, but that's the original story for Venom, where he came from. I think he was created by Todd McFarlane and some other dude.
Yep, McFarlane and
I'm brain farting the guy's
name. Me too. But Todd McFarlane pretty much has his hands on all kinds of excellent fucking things.
Yeah. He's actually an artist. Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn. I love Spawn. I can't wait until they make a new Spawn movie. One that takes itself seriously.
I remember when the Spawn figurines came out. Those were so dope. I got so many of those figurines. They were so sweet.
Yep. Now, I know that they've been struggling to get a new Spawn project going. And essentially it's because McFarlane doesn't want to make a movie that people want to see. There's like he wants to make this super dark, gritty thing that Spawn isn't really so super as much as he's just a fucking burn up dick.
Yeah.
And I guess they're having some real creative differences
No, that'll happen.
trying to get that going.
That'll happen when you're like, I want to see this, and they're like, but that's not marketable. We
can't sell that.
Yeah. And that's what it is.
So what we'll probably get at some point is a Todd McFarlane led cartoon experience,
Probably.
and animated show.
Probably.
So let's get into Carnage.
Hell yeah.
Created by writer David McLeany and artists Eric Larson and Mark Bagley. In 1992, Amazing Spider-Man number 30 or 360. Most well-known iteration of Carnage was when he bonded with Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah, he did. Got all gross with him. It's like some weird symbiote sex. Just
It was gross. Fucking gross.
when the Venom symbiote came to rescue its host Eddie Brock, who is also known as the superior villain Venom, from jail, it left an asexually produced offspring behind. The spawn bonded to Cletus through a wound in his hand, merging with his blood and becoming red and black in color. Dubbing himself Carnage, Cletus became a deadly reoccurring enemy to both Spider-Man and Venom.
Eventually, Carnage fought Spider-Man, and the wall crawler was defeated. Realizing Carnage was another symbiote-powered villain, Spider-Man enlisted the aid of Venom, who defeated Carnage. After enlisting Venom's aid against Carnage, Spider-Man later used loud noises in an attempt to defeat both father and offspring.
See, I don't know all that story, so I wonder if he set him up after, like, right after the fact. He's like, thanks for helping me. Haha, I got you, fucker.
Yeah.
That'd be a dick move, Spider-Man.
Yep.
Dick move. One of the biggest storylines to feature the character cross several Marvel Spidey titles for the... Wait. One of the biggest storylines to feature the character cross several Marvel Spidey titles for the event known as Maximum Carnage. It saw the Red Danger allying with characters such as Shriek, a Spidey clone named Doppelganger, demonic creature Demogoblin, and Death Dealer Karen. They essentially took over New York City, killed many people, and required a huge group of heroes to stop them.
I think the character's name was Carry On. But the fact that you said Karen, all I can think of is like a middle-aged white lady with the short haircut that wants to talk to the manager.
Yeah. Listen,
I want to talk to the manager.
Listen, Carnage, you fucking ass and tool. You need to tell me some things.
I talk to your manager.
You son of a bitch.
Another big story for Carnage was the planet of the symbiotes. Following a confrontation with Venom, Cletus pretended to be in a coma for some time. When one of the invading symbiotes accidentally summoned to Earth by the Venom symbiote's primal scream, came after him. Cletus tricked it into releasing the Carnage symbiote from his bloodstream and absorbed it.
Crazy as fuck.
Crazy.
Noticing he was stronger than before, Carnage started to absorb the other symbiotes, growing to gargantuan sizes in the process. He was taken down by the combined efforts of Spider-Man, the Scarlet Spider, and Venom, whose symbiote screamed even louder to make all the extra symbiotes commit suicide. Impressions of Let There Be Carnage?
Oh, yeah, that's our impressions of the new movie, Let There Be Carnage.
I'm done with this shit. Get your shit in order.
It was in order. We got done talking about that, and now we're talking about this.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, put your earbud in.
Well, you were fucking with the sound while I'm sitting here trying to do shit. That was a dick move.
That's completely my fault.
That was a dick move. I'm sitting here trying to do this, and you're like,
I was trying to be able to hear. For some reason, I couldn't hear shit.
Scorpion King Remastered said Maximum Carnage was the first comic book series he read.
Very nice.
I think my sister owned majority of those comics. I bet you she still owns them today.
I know I read some of them at least.
I remember them. I do remember them, whether I read them in a bookstore like Barnes and Nobles or something like that, because you could go back and read the comics and then put them down and then fucking leave.
Right.
That's what I did.
The Maximum Carnage books all had a really interesting set of cover art. And it was usually like a city skyline, it like Carnage looming over the top of it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Lunar Girl, see, giving me credit. She's like, Don's gonna edit all this out.
No, he's not. No, he's fucking not.
Oh, I certainly will.
Certainly will not.
I certainly will.
All right. So let me talk to you, my friend.
Talk to me.
What's your impressions of Let There Be Carnage? Otherwise known as Venom 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. I thought that it was super entertaining.
Yes.
I was entertained the entire time. Even when there was a few things that I was like, man, that's not good. I was still entertained. There was nothing as far as like in movies, you know how I get derailed.
Yeah.
Things happen where I'm just like, what? No. And then it takes me a minute to get back into what's going on. There were missteps in this movie, and none of them took me out of where the story was going.
No.
This movie knew exactly what it was. It knew where it wanted to go, and it fucking went there.
Somebody asked me this question, so I'll ask you this question. Do you think it was better than the first one?
No.
Fair
Not
enough.
because it didn't try, but the first one gave us Eddie Brock and Venom getting used to each other. And Eddie trying to keep shit buttoned up and Venom always trying to eat everybody. There was this constant tension and release that you can't recreate. It's a lightning in a bottle situation, which is why a second movie you usually get a sophomore slump. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way saying that this movie is a slump.
Right.
This movie literally keeps pace with the first movie. But to imply that it's a better movie, I don't think it could be. What do you think?
I had somebody ask me this question today, and that was kind of my answer. It wasn't, I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was as good as the first one, but I don't want to put it, I don't want to put it in second place. Like, it was still a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or it wasn't a great movie. It was still a good movie.
Yes.
It was not a great movie.
No.
It was still a good movie. I felt like the movie jogged the whole time.
Yes.
And there was some we jogged the whole time. If we weren't jogging, we did a sprint for a few seconds, and then we were back to a jog. We never really walked.
Yeah, this movie didn't bother walking anywhere.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I do think it's one of those movies where if you are going to see it, go see it in IMAX.
Oh yeah.
Go see it in IMAX.
There are what I think have potential to be quality 3D moments.
Yeah. But on the IMAX screen, I will say they looked a little like, this was meant for the 3D audience.
Yes. Yeah.
Very much so.
There's a lot of stuff that's staged in such a way that the 3D audience got something that the 2D audience didn't.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it was definitely you I was talking to about this. In fact, the other day.
Yeah.
This movie suffered from not having enough establishing shots in the big CGI laden fight at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Where there was some times that the camera needed to pan out. So you got some size.
Because you never really
some
felt
space.
I don't want to. I never really felt Carnage was as big as him and as imposing as he was in the comic book.
Right.
He never gave that vibe off.
Well, there's one scene where it shows Carnage having a pretty good size, and then in fact this was in the commercial, so I don't even have to be a dick about it. It shows Carnage being pretty good size existing in the space, and then it shows Venom existing in much the same room, like obviously the same room, not taking up nearly as much space.
Yeah.
There's the scene where he goes, Oh, fuck that. A red one.
Yeah. I knew exactly what scene you were talking
You know,
about.
where he's just like, nope.
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit, buddy.
But when you see Venom earlier walking amongst a lot of normal sized people, you get an impression of how much bigger Venom is than the average human being.
Yep. Yeah, you do.
And then if you take that information into a deeper part of the movie and you look at how it's framed with Venom and then with Carnage and the way they are in those spaces, but it would have benefited quite a bit if the camera just came back and you saw Venom and Carnage.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
And especially in some of those 3D bits, like as a 2D watcher, it would have been infinitely better if we would have just backed up and got that. But I can also understand if you're doing a 3D image, you want it to be tight so that the things that are moving in 3D don't have to be particularly high definition.
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult, if not damn near impossible, to have a 3D image that looks like like a 2D image. You know what I mean?
And that was another complaint I had along the lines of Carnage from the comic books. All of Carnage is like tentacles.
Appendages?
Yeah, is that, I don't know what the wording is for that.
I would say they're appendages.
Appendages?
More like a spider.
They were thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the movie, they were thicker and a lot more tree trunk size almost.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I didn't really like that aesthetic of it.
Well, it implied they'd be slow.
Yeah. But they were quick.
Yeah.
But it just, the aesthetic of it looked off to me because I'm used to the comic books where everything looked thinner.
Yeah. And I mean, it's important that we mention that we're really digging to find some things to be good.
Oh
and
yeah,
critical
absolutely.
about.
I'm not shitting on the movie at all. It's just something as a fan with my limited knowledge of Venom and Carnage, but still being a fan of them, it looked a little out of place sometimes.
Yeah.
It felt slow.
I'm hoping that in a regular theater, the image that they're using is a little bit tighter and maybe not so fuzzy in the CGI. Like I wonder, because we watched it on IMAX, I wonder if there's not a standard theater image, and then there's the one that they blow up for IMAX,
right?
And which is almost identical to the one that they run for 3D.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
In fact, the next time I am going to go back and watch this, and I'm going to watch it on a standard screen.
Oh, you're going to go back and see it again?
I'm going to go back and see it again because
nice.
Once again, I was super entertained.
Yeah.
And I think that I would like to see it again and look for more stuff.
Always.
Because it is laden with all kinds of references.
Yeah.
To all kinds of stuff. Other franchises, other things that date back to, old comic book stuff and
this things.
Yeah.
To see what you can now learn.
Yep, to stuff that's in there. On a scale of 5 Carnages, 1 to 5, how many Carnages do you give this movie?
I give it 3.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
3.5.
Yeah, I was at 3.5. I'm a solid 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
And I mean, 5 is like Empire Strikes Back for me. Like you're up there. You're getting a 5.
Right. 5 would be like Infinity War.
Yeah.
Infinity War is fucking fantastic.
Or Endgame or
something like that.
You're in that.
Endgame is a 4 for me. Endgame would be a 4 for me.
You got
if we're doing 5 Carnages.
4 Carnages for Endgame.
Fair enough. Maybe we start voting and we start doing our things in Carnages now.
Well, yeah. It's a thing that I picked up from the Salty Nerd podcast.
They do it in 5s.
It's a scale of 5, but it's out of whatever they're watching. So
Let's
if
do
it's
it.
Star Trek,
We're stealing that shit.
yeah,
I
they're
love it.
like, how many Spock years do you give this? You know what I mean?
Let's do that. We are stealing the salty nerd shit.
Yeah. Hashtag steal salty nerd shit.
Hell yeah. We're doing it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We're thieves.
And
we're like the assholes. I'm one of those assholes on Facebook where I save posts, but I like your posts.
yeah,
I like your posts.
but I'm gonna save it and spread it.
I'm saving it and I'm spreading it. And I'm the asshole who you shared it. You
Mhm.
shared the post. I save the image of that post and share it as my own. I'm that
too.
asshole.
I do that too. Otherwise, you just got a long trail of everybody's name on top of a thing, and then the image is like this big.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Another thing that scale that somebody uses is the Geek Show podcast. They talk about everything in reference to being out of stars. They give it like a 7 out of stars. And it's just a silly way to say it. Makes me fucking laugh every time.
I don't know if I'm going to get into that one.
Have you ever listened to the Geek Show podcast?
No.
It's fun. Bunch of nerds sitting around in the dude's basement.
Yes. Yes.
They just talk about silly shit.
I love it. Do it, guys. Do it.
Other than that, like, my big takeaway is go fucking see Venom too.
And wait for the end credit scene. Don't be like the bozos who get up and go leave.
Yeah, but there's only one end credit scene.
There's only one. So once you've seen it, you can fucking leave.
It was all over the internet and all over Richie's son's mouth that there was 2 end credit scenes. There was only one.
There was only one.
And we were there forever. And I'm supposed to cut Sideshow Bob's hair for making me wait an extra 5 minutes.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So Richie's gonna have to take him to the barber and I'll pay for it.
Oh shit. Or just do it yourself.
Oh,
Save some money.
sound like one of them Geonosians.
Yeah, no, Zori Blissful's right. One end credit scene, but an important one.
Definitely.
It changes the whole movie.
It refers to the everything.
Yeah, there it is. Stop right there.
Yeah.
See the movie, watch the end credit scene.
Find out about everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That song
That
happened.
just happened right here, live on the show.
I think so.
Nice.
Well, that being said, it's hard to get into any more without being spoilery.
Yeah, and we're not going to do that.
Yep.
Because we already did a show about that.
Yeah. If you have seen Venom
Let There Be
2,
Carnage.
Let There Be Carnage,
Electric Boogaloo.
you can go back and watch our previous
In-flight movie
on YouTube where we spoil the shit out of this movie.
All kinds of spoilers. It's just pre-sweeted out.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I think we talked for a good 35-40 minutes about
it's a
spoilers.
50 minutes episode, and we didn't talk about any of the sports or anything like
No,
that. We
we
just get
just-
into the movie. It's 50,
just talking about
it's 50
fucking
minutes,
Carnage.
I believe. If I remember correctly, it's
Yeah.
50 minutes.
It touches itself.
We touched ourselves. I touched him. He touched me. It was
Yep.
fantastic.
Boom.
Oh,
Everybody make sure that you like this video. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. It really helps people find us. Has anybody reviewed us lately?
I'm going to check right now.
He's going to check right now. If you do, Brady will read it live on the show. You could be YouTube famous.
You could.
I'm not going to be, but you could be. You
No,
could
we
finally.
Darius is the last one to leave us a review.
Is he
People are-
really?
I feel like we're missing out on some people who could be leaving reviews.
Yeah, I think so. Lunar Girl is going to be on War of the Stars at 9:30 p.m. Eastern today, which is October 6th, 2021. So 9:30 Eastern, War of the Stars podcast.
Check that out.
And they will be talking about Ahsoka.
Hell yeah.
And I will be tuning in
I'll be
to,
driving home.
to be part of that extravaganza for about a half an hour, and then my old ass will probably fall asleep. Yeah, I get less and less strong like every minute past 9:30.
I've seen it happen.
It's not good. not good. Please make sure that you subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts.
Follow us on social media and interact with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Those are the main 3 we use.
Brady, tell these guys where they can find you.
You can find me at lowercase o 0 capital BIG underscore capital LOVIN 0 lowercase o, and once again that's on Instagram and Twitter. Don, tell these good people where they can find you.
I may have to make a correction. I did say YouTube, but they're on Facebook Live.
Oh,
So seek out War of the Stars. You're not doing anything right now. Seek out War of the Stars on Facebook and join their Facebook group so you can be in on that shit. But back to where we were talking about. They can find me at Jetfire1979 on Twitter, and I'm DellaSnooch on Instagram.
hell yeah.
You can find us and other great podcasts on red5network.com.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
May the force be with you.
And go blue.
Go blue.
Clankety clank, unclankable bitch. Don, can I tell you a secret?
I would love to hear this.
I'm peeing my pants right now.
So good. So warm.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.